Decent, decent people and all my peeps. Your boy Anthony here. Welcome to my live. Yes, I'm in my car. Yeah, getting ready to drive out to my job. Yeah, it's kind of cold in the morning, but I gotta go. Yep, bills gotta be paid, so I gotta go. So let me take my time and move on out. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my live. Talk about a video that I saw. Artist called Cargo. I just wanna say, give a little advice to him. That what he did, on the when he went on the internet and spilling the beans, what went on with him and the angel. Come on, man. You don't need to do that. I saw the video where this guy was like, he was saying the right thing. He wasn't like dissing him and anything like that. He wasn't trying to be rude to Cargo or anything like that. He was just, I mean, some of it sounds like a gimmicks, but the most part is he was like encouraging him, tell him, he needs somebody, to sit down and talk to, because going on the internet and, spilling the beans about your private affairs, that, private stuff that happened between you and a lady, it's not good, it's not right. You know what I mean? Those things have a way of coming back to hurt you. You know what I mean? And women are very sensitive because, sometimes they do things, and they walk out on you, and, when they may realize that you are the best person for them and they want to come back. But when you do stuff like this, you go on the internet and, you wash your dirty linen on the internet, it's gonna hurt her, and it's gonna hurt you too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gonna hurt her and it's gonna hurt you too. So whenever you have a dispute with a woman, Cargo, or a woman walk out on you and she says she move on, let what happened with you and her move on too. You move on, she move on. Don't go on the internet and, reveal your personal secrets or whatever you have with her. Because when you put stuff on the internet, it's there forever. Even if you delete it off the phone, off your channel and things like that, it's still there. And people gonna, hi, what's the name? I can barely see it. Anyway, hi to everyone who's tuning in. The boy Anthony here, on my way to work. Just talking about a video I saw pertaining to Cargo and the angel. He went on the internet and exposing, stuff about her. Women are very sensitive. They're very sensitive. They will do stuff that, makes you feel bad, stuff that hurts you, but you got to know how to get around it. If a woman moves on, let she go. You move on too. Putting things on the internet which are private, you can't take it back. You may delete it from your channel, but it's there. The whole world is gonna see it. Not only your followers or your viewers alone gonna see it. The whole world is gonna see it. And those things have a way of coming back to haunt you. You can't be exposing your privacy on the internet. There are certain things that you don't put on the internet. You know what I mean? Yes, some women do things to hurt us. Some women, they use us. But what can you do? You can't do any irrational stuff and then get yourself into some serious trouble. No. Yeah. She says she's gone. Well, you're gone too. Yeah. you did for her, don't even mention it anymore. You understand? Let her be. What transpired between you and her, keep it private. You know what I mean? Women are very smart. You think they are smarter than us? A lot of men don't know that. Women are very smart. They're smarter than us. They know how to wrap us around their finger. They know how to hurt us. You know what I mean? Because they get the gift that they know that we are always running after. Yeah. And so, if you're not playing your cards right, they can use it to hurt you. Yeah. When you have a good woman, make sure you treat her right. You know what I mean? I had one. We had 3 girls and 3 boys together, 6 children in all. And you know, she's passed away. Very good woman. I would never ever get one like that again. You understand? I'm talking to one right now. She a little friend, she come and she check me now and then. And she saw the picture of my wife on my phone and she was like, what am I doing with a dead person on my phone? I was like, what? How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing fine today. Just on my way to work, you know? Yeah. Talking about a video I saw with a blogger. He put it out about what Cartel, not Cartel, what Cargo did on the internet, when he went on the internet and exposing what went on between him and the angel. I'm just trying to tell him that he must think very hard first before you go up on the internet and, you know, put stuff out there, because you can't take it back. Once you put it on the internet, it's there forever. You can only delete it from your phone, but it's there forever. And if that woman was like trying to, you know, get back with you, she's not going to do it again because you hurt her by doing that on the internet. She move on. Yeah, okay, that's it, fine. You move on too. No problem. You can't just do these things, man. The internet is a place where you don't wash your dirty linen. You understand? And whatever you did for a woman, you don't talk about it anymore. You did that, you finished. Yeah, that's it. You think these women are fools? They're very clever. Very clever. So Cargo, in the future, Cargo, if you're listening this, just remember, don't go on the internet and spill your dirty beans. Those things are way are coming back to harm you. You got to understand, man. I know sometimes they do stuff, you know, it hurt us bad, but you got to learn to deal with it. Before I was with my wife, I had a girlfriend. She was doing me bad too. And when we break up, yeah, it hurt me, yes, but what could I do? After a while, I was over it. Yeah. After a while, I was over it. And there comes, Father God sent me the right one. Yeah, a good one. Me and her, 6 children. Yeah. Because they have a saying still, you know, good things come to those that wait. And that is a fact. Because when me and that first girlfriend break up, it was a good while before I met my wife. Yeah. So Cargo, I mean, the angel move on. Let she be. You are an artist. You're a celebrity. You don't even have to say something to some women for them to gravitate towards you. Look at Dexter Daps. Dexter Daps be performing on stage, and the women in the audience, they be dropping their hand air, throwing it at Dexter Daps. You know what that means? That means they are ready to give up the front lawn. Yeah, he doesn't even have to say anything. So Cargo, let the angel be. If she don't want to, interact with you anymore, you gotta let her go. She move on, let her be. Don't talk about the stuff that went on between you and her on the internet. Don't spill your private affairs both of you had on the internet. It's not good, man. Not good. Think long and hard before you put those things up on the internet. Think about it, man. It's gonna come back at you, Cargo. If you're listening this, or if you see this, it's gonna come back at you if you do those things. You're an artist. You're a good artist. You understand? The other day, they say reggae was we're dying, and then they say you come and you make a big song and you revive it. The same thing with Chronics. They say reggae was dying, and Chronics was the one who sort of bring back reggae to a level again. Yeah, you're a good artist. You have the ability to make good songs. You don't need to be going on the internet and doing those things, saying those things about a woman that you had, whatever it is, if it was a relationship or a business transaction or whatever. You don't need to do that. Think, man. Think before you do that. You're an artist. You're a celebrity. You understand? A lot of these young entertainers need to understand themselves. A lot of them need counseling too. Need somebody to sit down and talk to and teach them how to operate, how to carry themselves. A lot of them, they behave some sort of way, and then after a while they found themselves into some deep trouble. Come on. Now you're gonna say things about this woman on the internet. Now it's gonna cause problem with you and her, and other people gonna, maybe hate you for it. They're gonna say all sorts of dirty things about you. Come on, Cargo. Hold up the standard, brethren. Hold it up. Hold up the standard. You guys need to take a page out of the whole artists, the ones before you. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, you know what I mean? Dennis Brown. Oh God, don't mention Dennis Brown. He was such a lovely human being. Yeah. I met Dennis Brown at Reggae Sunsplash at the back of the stage. I have never met him before. And the way Dennis Brown greeted me, it's like Dennis Brown know me from he was a baby. Pleasant human being. Some of these artists, you see them and you try to, greet them. They act as if they're better than you. I know one artist, I some years ago at Reggae Sunsplash, when they used to keep the Reggae Sunsplash at Freeport. I don't even want to call his name, but I shook his hand, and after I shook his hand, the guy started to wipe his hand off. I was like, wow. Yep. Some of these artists need to, learn how to deal with the public. They go on the internet and they say all manner of stuff. They don't care about who is watching and who is listening and what people gonna think about them. They just do things. And after a while, you fall by the wayside. Nobody wants to listen to your music anymore. Nobody wants to buy your music anymore. Nobody wants to stream your music anymore. because of your behavior. They come on the internet and they do the most dirty behavior. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little distance away from my job, you know, so I'm here. I'm in the car, but I'm telling you, it's cold. I didn't turn the heat on, so maybe that's why I'm feeling so cold. I'm not gonna turn it on now because I'm almost there. Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm just, you know, trying to let Cargo know that going on the internet and spilling your private affairs is not the right thing to do. So if he's listening, I hope he can, you know, take my little advice and try and do better. Forget about those things, man. Woman, move on lower. You don't go on the internet and talk about what you and her had, or what went on between you and her. No. Woman is very, very sensitive. I'm telling you, man, this world we're living in, man, is pure chaos, you know. Pure he say, she say stuff and all every day. We need more love, you know, we need more respect for each other, you know. Can't carry on like that every day. They go on the internet and they do all sorts of, sometimes, you see me, I have my little channel here. I'm trying to keep it clean. I'm not gonna go on the rather live in a world without bacon. Move in with your family or revisit your childhood. If you answer my question, I will sub to your channel. Well, yeah, we could do that, yes. Revisit our childhood. That would be good because our childhood is the best part of our life. We were innocent at that time. Yep. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have arrived at my job. I'm going to be stopping at the front door for a little while, take out my speaker because, you know, I gotta take my speaker inside to play some music while I'm working. Not only me play music, my coworkers, they like to play music, you know, so I bring my speakers every day. So, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go inside and do some work. Thank you all for, you know, tuning in to my channel. Hope you guys will continue to like, share, and subscribe and give out the strength that I, you know, so desired from you guys. Yeah. So with that being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, see you guys in the next video.